Alright, we are live here at e-rev TV with Carney and Resistance. What are you doing today, Carney?
Right now I'm eating a steak from www.outback.com. It's delicious.
I bet, broski. Alright, we got CevopP tonight. CevopP. Mug and Mouse versus JCP. This is a 3-map night. Mug and Mouse has chosen, Mount. And we'll see what JCP chooses here in a little bit. And the final map will be Urban. Now, JCP has gone ahead and chosen Honor. They're currently loading in. We're getting ready to go here. What do you think about this match now, Carney?
Well, we have the CevopP finals. I believe we saw JCP in the CevopP finals last year. Mug and Mouse comes in with a new name, but they're a team that's been around for a long time, and they are the only team that's undefeated in the postseason. I think we're going to see a really good map, a good match overall. I expect to see some old school maps. I don't really expect to see these teams choose any of the newer maps, so it's going to be a battle. I would imagine it's going to come down to 1 to 2 rounds.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm kind of expecting like a kind of an old school, new school kind of deal that we'll have going here. We have JCP, who's been around for years and years, and then we got Mug and Mouse, kind of a new team. Not really new, but kind of a new. We're going to see some more unconventional strats. I think we're just going to see JCP lock it down, get the picks, and really take them down. We are still waiting for everybody to load in. We'll get going here in a second. Anything else you got to add?
Yeah. We're going to go over the accomplishments of these two teams real quickly. Mug and Mouse should be starting Spanker, Hendrix, Newfie, and Crones, or Chris. Pretty much accomplishments are the Cal M Season 7, Cal Summer 2007 tourney, and looks like they're claiming the end of Cal Lewis's tyranny over AA in Cal. So this team has got a few accomplishments under their belt already, and they're looking to bring home CevopP titles tonight. What about JCP?
Oh, JCP's got a whole list of these things. They got everything from CPL last year. Like I said, this team's been around for forever. They got a bunch of placement tourneys, all kinds of deals that they've really brought home. They also took home AGN Pro Season 3, Cal Invite, TW Invite twice, Season 4 and 3. We got Cal Main twice for Season 2, 3, HCGM Winter 05. They're in a whole list of tournaments that have really brought home some cash. So definitely a team with some time on this map underneath their belt. Now I want to go ahead and remind everybody the IRC channel is pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network. Go ahead and hit up U5 Audacity, bottom of the obelisk, or Ice9 Carney in there, and that'll be for shoutouts or anything you want to say, that kind of deal. And looks like we're gonna get going here in a second. Mug and Mouse has gone ahead and readied up and stands now taking captain, so we should see some action here in a second. And we are in mission planning. Everybody will go out and go ahead and take their screenshots out in the middle of the street here. We are running version 2.8.3.1. This is a new version. They didn't really change anything other than fix some problems they had with 2.8.3. So it's not really going to affect the gameplay at all, other than just some lag issues.
Yeah, I actually learned about a bug last night that a lot of people downplay, but I can tell you it definitely helped my gameplay a lot when I tried it yesterday right before I upgraded to the new version. So it'd be interesting to see if any other players ever accidentally or on purpose use that bug, and whether or not it'll affect their gameplay. It's basically a bug that gives you little no recoil. they did fix that problem in this version, so we shouldn't see it in this version. But
yeah, we just got a couple seconds here, waiting out the rest of the mission planning. First round, I expect to see a lot of spam coming from Loyalty and Honor, just trying to take them out, get that quick pick, and JCP will be locking down C and B, trying to hold those OBJs while Mug and Mouse tries to push up on them, take that second OBJ. It is a 2 out of 3 OBJ map, so that'll definitely be the crucial aspect, taking that second OBJ and holding on to it. We're going to see a lot of last-minute deals going down, some rushers across the street trying to lock down their positions, a lot of nice rotation. It's all going to be about team play and communication, I think, for both teams. Now, I think we're going to do a dead round because someone forgot to take their screenshots. Yeah, somebody did. So we're going to have one more dead here. Should ready up pretty quick. Connie, what are you expecting to see?
We've had quite a few scrims with this Mug and Mouse team in the last few days. I really expect to see quite a bit of aggressive movement out of Mug and Mouse. I'm not sure about JCP at this point. They do have more experience in this situation. It'll be interesting to see if, you know, Mediocrity, this is really their first big time playoff finals. It'll be interesting to see if they can, you know, handle the pressure of having everybody watch them play, plus the big prize pot that's on the line, and you know, the championship. JCP's got quite a bit more experience in this situation, but I think Mug and Mouse's best bet, in my opinion, is just to be aggressive and not let JCP know that, you know, they're nervous or anything. That just make sure and keep clean shots. I know, actually, no, none of these players that I'm looking at right now for for Mug and Mouse have ever really been in this big of a match before, so.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some nerves, I think, kick in 1v1 situations. That's what I think where JCP needs to get them to and kind of let them outplay themselves. Alright, we're live here. And we have Raph spamming while Stan and Traff go ahead and run B while Ruin's going around the C. We got a quick play by D-Traff taking down Spanker, and then another quick play by Stan on Crones. This is a quick 2v4 situation. It's really going to hurt Mug and Mouse's opportunity this round. Honor is the defensive side for this map, so it's kind of expected that they'll be taking a few rounds. How's Mug and Mouse setting up, Carney?
Mug and Mouse has 2 guys in A, one in the front of the building watching the door next to church. And we actually have Hendrix moving out right now. This is a pretty bold move, really, but I guess they kind of have to get out of A because with being 2v4, they've got to get out and take an objective. He is laying out back of Alpha, kind of watching blue building, lower blue corner window room.
Yeah, Mug and Mouse really has to get a pick right here for them to have any chance this round. But it doesn't look like they got it happening. Stan is watching the tunnels while D-Traff watching side church. They played it back a lot. I don't really know how that's really going to work out because they could get in through the front. There's no one really seriously watching that. But it looks like JCP's gone ahead and moved up. We do have Raph sitting out back in blue building, just trying to cover everything. And Stan's going to go ahead and go tunnels. This could really change things up a lot if he gets in and takes that OBJ without anybody noticing. Does Mug and Mouse appear to be reacting at all?
Mug and Mouse actually is playing quite aggressive for this 2v4 situation. I don't think they realize that Stan's moving where he is. I'm kind of wondering how much of a delay we have on this cast, but I mean, that can really change a lot.
D-Trap went ahead and took down Newfie right there, so Hendrix is all by himself in A building. And he does hear Stan coming up, but Stan's went ahead and had that nade. And
Stan got a flash off.
He's trying to do a little...
Oh, he's double flashed.
Right, and Stan's nade takes him out. Nice round for JCP right there. They're up 1-0. We're We're gonna
Calling
go
another
ahead and
dead
hit it.
round.
Yeah, Raph's gonna swap out for someone, I think. Cause I didn't see a crit or anything, and Ruin has left. So we could see a major roster change for JCP. Don't really understand why. They already took one round. Maybe they're unhappy with it or something. I do want to remind everybody that we are going to have a post-game interview with the winning captain. So when we're all said and done with this, everybody stick around for just a second. I'll have either Crohn's or Stan go ahead and come in here. We'll have a little chat about what went down. We're going to see... I'm not really sure what we're going to see coming back. That was JCP's kind of starting roster. So I don't really know who they're going to bring in. Possibly Collins. I know they're talking about playing him possibly. But on Bridge I see not this map. So
I'd be really surprised to see a roster change. I think maybe those guys just need to restart their computers or something.
Yeah, it's probably more like it.
Might be having sound issues or something.
Yeah, something like that. So we're just going to go ahead and wait here while everybody's trying to come in, and they have a minute 53 to get back in. There should be plenty of time. So if anybody's got any shoutouts, go ahead and hit me up. Pound E-rev on the Game Surge Network, PM U5 Audacity, or Ice9 Carniferous. Do have a couple real quick.
Carniferous? I'm just kidding, man. Carnifex.
Carnifex. I have one
I'm
here
just
from
giving you a hard
Wiz. I know. I got one from Wiz here, and it's shout out to my girl Vacancy. So I think that was a little burn right there. And then I have one back to back from Sandy saying shout out to my sexy lady Vacancy. So getting a little dash right there, Vacancy. You might want to say something back. You got any?
Vacancy
Coney?
is a girl.
Oh, Vacancy is a girl. So maybe Wiz trying to get his game on or something.
Yeah, he's been trying to move in on Vacancy for a while.
We're still waiting. Don't see anybody loading in quite yet. So Stan said their games are freezing up. So we're not really sure. They're probably restarting. We may see one more dead round. Yeah, it was computer issues. So we're gonna see Raph and Ruin come back here in just a second. Any other thoughts about what's going on?
Well, I saw exactly what I figured I would see from Mug and Mouse that round. I mean, this team definitely deserves to be in this position, but they really don't have the experience. It's kind of a shame that Overrated is not here, because Overrated probably would have been one of the more experienced teams to play against JCP. But I mean, overall, Mug and Mouse definitely has proven they lost to Audigy and JCP in the regular season, came back and beat both teams in the playoffs. So they've definitely picked up their game. Are we live again? No, we're not live.
No,
This is gonna be another dead round.
Yeah, I'm still kind of a little disappointed in OR's strat that they pulled 2 weeks ago, but it's kind of their decision. But I would definitely love to see OR playing this. Mount's kind of their map, or at least in my opinion. And we do see Ruin coming back, so yeah, they're gonna play the same roster once again. They just had to do some restarts.
For everybody out there on IRC, if you would just go ahead and spam http://e-rev.tv. Let's get everybody we can watching this and support the game.
Yeah, we hoping for a good turnout tonight. We got definitely a good match going. Everybody go ahead and tell your friends that it's up and running. Get some people in here, maybe make our mark, tell them that AA is not going away. We're back, we're strong, we're ready to go.
This newest version actually even plays better than the last one, so I definitely can see a brighter, even brighter future with this newest version.
Yeah, definitely. We're still waiting on Raph to get back in. I don't know if he's having more computer problems or not. I don't see anything. They are talking a lot in comms in the server, but nothing really helpful. Here we go. Here comes Raph. You should be in just enough time. So we're gonna have live next round. We're go ahead and get our screenshots right now. So, yeah,
it's funny. A lot of guys in this server are talking like this server is probably the heaviest server in the world right now. With well, everybody that believes I'm fat, along with D-Trap being massively large, like 6'8", 300 pounds, and then you've got Spanker and Chris, who are a grand of pounds in between the both of them. It's probably the heaviest server right now in the world.
Yeah, definitely some
These
weight.
These guys are definitely talking about it in comms earlier. Thought it was pretty funny.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wait out these last 20 seconds. And we did get the screenshots in. Yeah, we're live now. It's interesting to see if Mug and Mouse is going to change things up. They had a B rush last time, which failed miserably. I'm not going to lie. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that again. That's what I was talking about, those new school strats. A lot different. Ruin! Oh, it's taken out with the spam. That's really going to cause problems. Opening it up for a C rush here. This could be Mug and Mouse's opportunity.
Yeah, Hendrix just set Raph back. Raph moved back and decided not to spam. I think Hendrix spam was right on that round.
Yeah, and he didn't even get hurt either. He didn't take any spam from Raph at all. I do see Spanker moving up through the tunnels, so I'm expecting him maybe to hop up or something, try to take that OBJ real quick, if they're given the opportunity. JCP is kind of chilling out right now. Raph's back at dumpsters. Not an expected place to play. Honestly, kind of a new tactic if you ask me. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how he can see it, but got some action from Hendrix over in Gray Building, getting shot up from, or shot at from Stan, who is upper blue by the C objective. Oh, and Stan takes a lot of fire. Stan's now red. He's got to take the objective before he bleeds out, or in case he bleeds out. It looks like he's probably going to have some backup coming over from Raph.
Now, D-Trap has noticed someone that is in yellow. I think that was, yeah, it is Spanker who's moved around. Oh, D-Trap, nice headshot on Spanker. That could have caused some problems with him doing a B rush right there, but D-Trap shut that down real quick. They are...
Well, honestly, you know, really, to tell you the truth, that was a failure anyway, because Spanker... You know, the way that's supposed to work is as soon as Spanker comes up that ladder, you got to have two guys rush out from A to B, and you know, Mug and Mouse doesn't even have two players that were ready to move into B, so that was really a failed attempt at a, I guess you could say, a ninja move from Spanker. I mean, it works really well, but you got to have guys that trust your other players, and that comes with experience, and that's one of the things this team has a little less of.
Now we do see
and Mug and Mouse is moving in on B. Mug and Mouse does take B.
Yeah, but JCP's moving in on him quick. Not wasting any time at all, trying to end this round. Oh, wow.
Chris takes down Stan. Comes in and takes down Raph.
Nice round for Mug and Mouse right there. Even things up.
Very patiently played. Good round. 1-1.
Yeah, great rush by Mug and Mouse right there, pulling across from B. Alright, let's see if Ruin can... Yeah, he's chilling back. He's not getting picked this round. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and move across, spamming a little bit. So, we got the same setup from JCP once again. But Ruin didn't get picked, so I think it'll work a lot. Oh, wow! Goofy just took down Stan with a great nade into B.
Set nade into B from A.
That was,
Hendrix did take some fire from Raph that round. He's yellow and bleeding, moving up into lower gray over to kind of the blue-gray alley.
Now this is a 3v4 situation with Mug and Mouse on loyalty. JCP's got everything locked down right now. So this is going to be a real hard push for
D-Trap just got flashed in church, but they didn't move.
Newfie is playing right up on the door. I did notice Hendrix is in kind of a sneaky spot right here. He's moved up out of gray into the blue-gray gap. And he's watching the gap and watching inside blue at the same time. Trying to get a quick pick maybe.
He's got Ruin. Ruin knew he was there. And he tried to take a quick pop shot at him, but he missed.
D-Trap has gone ahead and moved out. Now he's moving into A. This could spell disaster if Mug and Mouse doesn't know he's there, and he didn't. JCP took him down. D-Trap took him down.
Hendrix and Chris take down Raph and Ruin over in the lower blue, and then D-Trap comes in and takes down Spaker. He's trying to take Bravo.
So really turned it around. Mug and Mouse did right there. They were in a 3v4 situation. Now it's a 2v1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and D-Trap's kind of stuck in B. He can't really go anywhere. He's got Chris and A here, and Hendrix is laying down on the boards, making sure there's no attempt to go A here. They appear to just going to wait this one out. D-Trap's red. Not going to be able to really push any direction at all. So it's just going to be kind of a waiting game. Take that 2 out of 3 objectives. And round win for Mug and Mouse here in 18 seconds. He is going to move. Can't call. Or D-Trap's going to try best he can. He got flashed in the AB gap. But the remainder of seconds he's not going to be able to move or push or do anything. So that was a round for Mug and Mouse, even though it doesn't say it on the scoreboard with a 2 out of 3 objective. So Mug and Mouse is up 2-1 on loyalty. This is their map though, so I was expecting, you know, them to take a few more rounds and definitely take this map. How's Mug and Mouse coping with the spam and all that right now?
Spanker's actually rushing church. We've got a Mug and Mouse rush on church going on right now. And they're in church.
They have actually made it in.
Oh, Newfie took down Spanker with some friendly fire nades. And then Crone took down D-Trap, but shortly after Stan took down Crone's.
I think we're looking at a 2v3 once again. Yeah, we are looking at a 2v3, but Stan just got shot up just a little bit by Newfie. He's playing front A. He's been playing that front A the entire time. That takes a lot of skill to be up right in the doorway, hearing nades and predicting JCP's movements, and so they don't get picked. Hendrix is going to go ahead and move around to gray. I think he's going to try to pull some move on upper C. Maybe try to get that 2 out of 3 objective once again. But Ruin's waiting up there for him.
I really do commend Mug and Mouse for making some aggressive moves. I knew we'd see some stuff like that. You know, it takes a lot of teamwork to be able to run in, and I'd say one of the worst things to do is to throw nades in there, but of course, you know, like I said, experience. Newfie doesn't have that much experience with timed rushes like that. I mean, I know he does, but not in big matches. Stan moves across the middle of the street and actually gets down into the tunnels. Looks like he's going to try to do something sneaky. While D-Trap is actually sitting right outside of church on the front, or no, I'm sorry, Raph is sitting right outside the church towards the front side. I believe he's covering sound right now, Raph is, with the saw.
Yeah, he's putting down some AR spam. Yeah, Stan is running. He's
But
ooh,
Mug and Mouse is expecting it too.
So he probably just gave away his position completely. I would expect kind of a fallback. That was a little bit of a mistake right there. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they did hear that. Hendrix did hear that. So he's gonna kind of eliminate Stan as a threat by sitting top tunnels right there. It's really hard to get out and chuck a nade up there, flash him. He did pull it one round, but that was just by sheer luck and a little bit of help.
It was a 1v4 too.
Ruin, domed, doof.
And Stan dominated Hendricks. You know, Hendricks got impatient. He really should have waited out that tunnel, and he dropped down in there, and that's one of the hardest shots to get when you got a guy sitting there with his iron sights up. I saw a lot of, I hate to call it like inexperience, but that's really what it was in that round from Mug and Mouse. Some really big opportunities, they just failed.
Well, Raph just took a bullet in the face, but he's still green. It really slowed down his spam. I'm gonna, if I'm not mistaken, they've all made it into gray. All the Mug and Mouse players, unscathed. That really hurts JCP when they don't at least hurt someone before they get into gray. It really shuts down their ability to move
Stan's
up on
working tunnels again.
That tunnel system's really been working out for him.
Mug and Mouse does something I saw him doing in a scrim the other day, and I don't know what that action was.
I think that was Spanker. Yeah, that was Spanker. He shot D-Trap, who was just poking his head out B. Kind of a noob spot for Spanker to be in, laying down in the window, but a nice shot nonetheless. Stan did move out of the tunnels. He decided that was kind of a bad plan, I guess. We're going to see some smokes out of Mug and Mouse, kind of possibly a rush. I'm not sure yet. They haven't really made any movement. I think it's maybe a
Mug and Mouse
smoke.
Does something that I haven't seen too many teams do. They actually make a nade pile in A. I don't know if that's really worth the time or not, but
well,
you see teams.
Some set nades out of Newfie. That's, I think, for him. So even if he dies, he doesn't have all the nades.
Hendricks from Mug and Mouse actually has done something relatively aggressive. He's moved up on the blue building plank in between gray and blue. Oh, and he gets taken out by Silent Stan moving in from behind.
Stan, you little ninja.
Another dumb move really from Mug and Mouse. You know, moving up like that without your team. This game is all about moving together, working together. You have one player that moves when another player doesn't, you're going to get broken down by a team that's experienced as JCP.
Definitely. JCP always solid with their lockdowns. I can't imagine what their comms would be going. Just like to have that kind of experience. Just all.
Oh, and Ruin finishes the round with a headshot on Spanker.
It's another round for JCP right there. Once again, they are on loyalty. It is 3-2. Or excuse me, they are on honor, the defensive side. This is the last round for them to be on honor. And Mug and Mouse definitely has the 2-round advantage. If they can lock down honor a little bit better than JCP has, this map will be theirs definitely. Stands again in the tunnels. Again. I don't know if he's down there for decoy or if he's trying to move up, try to get a pick or something. I'm not really sure. But he's keeps going in the tunnels. Now he's crawling.
At the beginning of the round, actually, Spanker got leveled with a headshot from D-Trap, trying to run from their spawn into Gray Building. What do you think about this map? You know, it's such a good map, but like, doesn't that spam just really kind of ruins this map? Like, as far as like for me, because I really feel like with a team being able to do something like that, where you can't even really get out of spawn on one side, I think something should be done about that. What do you think?
I actually really enjoy the spam. It really slows down teams. If it really changes it up and allows a team to make a pick and really sets off the round one way or the other, makes it very easy for rotations. I actually enjoy the spam. It's kind of a thing in every competitive game, is, you know, who has the best spam, who can really pull down those quick picks at the beginning of the round.
if you take, for instance, like Source, you got, the Dust 2 or whatever, or Dust 2. One of the big things they do in that one is, if you're an opper, is to see if you can pick mid right at the beginning of the round. But at least you can see the player, so it shows some kind of like reaction time or whatnot. Whereas on this one, you're just aiming into the dark. You have no idea where you're really shooting. And that's the I guess, everybody should have their own opinion. I'd really just, that's my reasoning for, if this was a daylight map, I could understand, but since it's really exactly what we call it, which is spam, there's no talent really involved in it.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit some shoutcasts real quick. I got a couple of them lined up.
Well, right before you did that, actually, Crone just grenaded D-Traf, who was in church, and took him out.
Alright, I got one here from U5. Actually, we can see a little action right here. I'm going to go back and follow the game here for a second.
The last 20 seconds of this round are going to be pretty hot.
We got a lot of movement going down. Oh, wow. Crone's taking down Raph. Not a smart move. Russian middle. He thought he was under smoke, but Crone's was in kind of a sneaky place there. Now, Stan has taken A. And then Hendrix took down Ruin back at C. But JCP is able to pull that round out, I believe.
I'm not exactly sure. Mug and Mouse is calling it 4-2. Which would mean Mug and Mouse won the round.
We got some more spam. Like always, what Connie was talking about right there with the spam. Now, Spanker's in tunnels this round. Maybe we'll see a little tunnel battle here going on. He's rushed all the way up to the C building. He's hoping he can maybe get a nade on Raph, who they know has been chilling back. He got one close to Ruin,
who acts like he doesn't even know he's there.
Yeah, kind of a little surprising. Raph
They're ignoring him.
Around. And then Newfie got picked by D-Traf. I think that was outside of B. Or no, excuse me, that was inside A. I think D-Traf kind of moved up on him and picked Newfie. So we are looking at a 3v3. Pretty fair. We got Stan playing upper C. D-Traf front of Church. And Spanker down the tunnels. Crones is playing in A. Hendrix is upper gray, and Ruin's chilling lower C. Everybody's kind of solidly locking down their positions, watching where they need to watch, hoping they can get a pick on one of the opposing players. There's only a minute 30 left. Now Stan's going ahead and popping up into a little spot that too many people know about. That's in upper C. He is. He's if you actually look over the top, where he's kind of peeking right there, you can see the crates. Not a real known spot, but probably after this cast will be. And doesn't look like he's able to see anyone.
Spanker actually came out of the tunnels. I believe he's in lower blue right now, correct?
He
oh no, he came out of the tunnels in A. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm about to say Ruin's down there. Hope he's not. Hendrix did move around the lower gray. He's trying to watch B, but he let D-Traf get a nade on him.
D-Traf's moving in very quietly on A right now. Oh, and he missed the pick. And that's going to cost him. Spanker comes out and finishes off D-Traf. He had his chance. Here goes Spanker moving in on B right now. And he takes down Ruin.
They got the 2 out of 3 objective. This round looks to be... Oh, wow. Stan throwing a nade in, at Crone's and Church Tower. The last JCP member is Stan, who's playing front B. He's not even making a move on B. He should be in these last couple of seconds, but no, he's getting spanned from A. Yeah. Round win for Mug and Mouse. So, it's 5-2, I believe. And we are swapping sides right now. Excuse me, it's 4-3. JCP did take the round before this one, and Mug and Mouse just took this round. So it's 4-3 for JCP. Then we're going to meet in the middle once again for screenshots. I'm going to go ahead and hit up some shout-outs. Got one here from Snappo. Shout out to JCP and Mug and Mouse and all my dogs at United 5. Continue the work, e-rev. Thank you, Snappo. Got one here from Con Unknown. Shout out to my homie Frosty at Con. Got one here from Slide. Shout out to Sandy and Wiz for fighting on Vent for Vacancy. Got one here from Shadow. Shout out to my boy Debo, the coolest cat in AA. Debo's a good friend of mine.
I got some here ready whenever you're done.
I got just a couple more here. We got one from Con Bama. Shout out to Thyrax, the dirty Mexican. Ouch, I really hope he is Mexican. We got one here from Debo. Shout out to Ro, you're a baddie. One here from Guar. Shout out to Thyrax, the dirty Mexican. I want to remind everybody to kind of keep these shout outs a little clean. Do have some younger viewers. We got a shout out from Xenotype to Decimate for being the gayest person on Nerve Damage. And I got one from no, that's my last one. So Carney, you go ahead and hit him up with a few.
I got a shout out from Sully to my boy Joe for holding it down from the 313 baby. I think some of these were actually repeats from yours. We got a shout out from let's see, Decimated. You just said that one for being the gayest. From Xenotype for being the gayest person on Nerve Damage, and Slide to Sandy and Wiz for fighting out and Vent over Vacancy. Make sure if you shout out to me or Audacity, we'll get to them, but we don't want to get a bunch of the same shout outs. It looks as though some people are having some problems connecting to the
stream. Yeah, I got a couple
to the stream
myself.
Also, some people wanting us to turn the contrast down.
Alright, JCP went ahead and threw down some spam here in the first live round on Loyalty. Spankers moved around to upper C, and Crones and Newfie are going to go ahead and play B. Crones did get a quick shot on Ruin in the very beginning of the round, once again with that spam. So, again, what Carney was talking about, that quick spam, I enjoy it, he doesn't. All have our opinions. Hendrix is playing lower C with, I believe that's Spanker upper, and Raph and Stan are playing back side of their respective buildings. Stan back A, and Raph back, of Gray. He's actually moved in. Spanker's playing the magic pole. That's what I like to call that baby. Making a little bit of noise. He's going to go ahead and lock it down. We're just kind of feeling each other out at this point. And Newfie moving up into the church tower looking upper Gray. Now, at this point, we're just kind of watching for you know, some sound movement, maybe get some sound spam, something like that. With everybody kind of laying down indoors. Now Stan doing one of his ninja maneuvers, running out, trying to make some people get a little bit nervous. He ran out back of C and came back. D-Trap's nade on, or D-Trap had a nade on Crones right there from lower A into B, leaving Newfie in tower. Watch. What's going on for you, Carney?
I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm watching Spanker right now. He's in upper blue right now, watching across the plank over into gray. It would seem as though nobody's really watching him right there. Stan's definitely doing some aggressive movements on the plank, but you know, Spanker's really not right there, so he's not gonna be affected by the flashes that Stan's throwing from lower gray.
Ooh, Stan just ate a nade. He's yellow. That should have actually, I believe, killed him, but didn't really work. I Now, JCP's making a lot of movement right here. A lot of movement. They're going to go up and try to take those OBJ.
Stan's coming around behind Blue, which is pretty, Oh, but he takes a shot from Hendricks in the face at the back of Blue, and Raph is taken down by Spanker and lower Blue front side.
D-Trap just took down Spanker. Oh, he's trying to pull a nade. Lay down battle. And ends up with JCP taking that round with the 2 out of 3 OBJs. It was a really hectic round there. I can't keep up with OBJs. It is currently 5-3 for JCP. Once again, we're seeing a lot of spam. Oh, a TK! Oh, that's the problem with that spam. When Stan tries to run through it, Raph took him down. So rough round from the very beginning with the TK. I'm sure there's a little screaming going down in vent. It's not a bright move. Probably gonna cost him another round here. We do have them setting up in their normal positions, and on both sides. Hendricks is once again lower C, Spank upper, Raph and upper gray, Ruin lower gray, D-Trap playing A, taking a little bit of fire, and Newfie in B. Crohn's is also yellow, watching the little gap, kind of in a spot I would consider smart to play, but a little gay at the same time. When you walk through that door, he's just going to face you. Definitely a smart place to be. Can't really get naded at all. But he's doing alright. We're seeing a little fire. Like I said, just some more spam. Back and forth.
Looks like both teams are waiting on a certain time when they're going to start moving. D-Trap finally gets Newfie over in B. And Chris is watching the door that D-Trap will come to if he does come back of church. I'd say watch D-Trap. He's probably about to make a move. He's thinking about it. Here he goes.
Probably waiting for possibly 45 seconds left on the clock. That's kind of when they moved last time.
I would say he's gonna. And here comes Chris moving up on church. We're gonna see a battle here. He's gonna sneak up on D-Trap, who's already looked to see if anybody was there, and nobody was there. But now there is somebody there. Oh, and D-Trap takes out Hendricks too. Just beasting this round. Now JCP's making a move. Here comes Ruin across the middle of the map. Right down the middle of the street, Ruin's making a bold move. Turns around and shoots Chris, who's back at church. And the last remaining player for Mug and Mouse is going to be Spanker, who's lower blue, and he's taking fire from two sides. And he gets down by Raph, who he did not see was by church.
Now we're going to go ahead and do a war room right now. For JCP, we're going to go into their vent and actually listen to their comms. So let's go ahead and take us there now.
Screamed it so much I didn't think I'd have to.
Regardless, let's let them know. Let's let them know. It's alright. That's cool. We got that.
Stop at 48.
I got hit pretty good. Alright. That had to have been tower. Where are you at, Red?
Beacon tower.
He's knife window, knife window. I didn't even peek.
Nice.
Just got broke.
Get him.
ground, James.
Watch him bobble.
I think he just went up.
Alpha.
Hold on something, James. Whoa, I just got lucky.
3 and 3.
Yeah, he's Russia. Frickin' crap, I hit my push.
Doing the same thing, kinda, as last round.
Trying to get picked. Work blue this round.
Alright.
Throw a smoke out, guys.
I don't have one.
Alright, there's one in front of B.
Good job.
He's down.
You gotta take B, James.
I'm
Oh,
going
you
for
baby.
church. One's in B.
Oh, wow. Nice try, guys.
Oh god.
Nice try.
Alright. One person go through tons.
6-3.
Like off the bat, quick, hard.
I got tons. I got tons. I got tons.
I'll spam really long. I'll spam really.
Alright, we're back to live action here after that JCP war room. That was another round for JCP right there. Everybody's splitting up the same couple of positions. I guess everybody's thinking, oh, Chris, quick shot on Ruin. He's done that more than once.
Stan's in the tunnels moving up to yellow building right now. He actually had a change of heart. He was about to rush right in and he stopped.
He's been doing that a lot lately. But everybody's setting up the same. Oh, Stan, quick shot on Newfie. That was in the tunnels, I believe. And now he's backside of C. Here's a little. Oh, didn't get hit. Didn't get hit. He's chucking a nade. Let's see. Oh, Stan's. Oh, Stan is flashed down the tunnels, but he's running away, just kind of Helen Kellering his way along. He's on flash now. D-Tra's playing front A, watching B, and Spanker's once again in upper C. Everybody's playing their same locations, just trying to wait them out to see if they can play that last second. Everybody, I expected this out of Mug and Mouse, but not out of JCP. They're playing last second. Like in the last 20 or so seconds, we're seeing a lot of action, and until then, everybody's just waiting. That's kind of a new conventional strat. Before it was more, back in the day, it was more like, you know, get a pick as we're going. Spank, nice shot on D-Traf. That was from upper C, next to the objective, not even on platform. So that was all the way through 2 buildings.
Stan has actually moved up into yellow. Sorry to interrupt you, man, but he's moved up into yellow. Looks like he's about to make a move on Church. He's moving back to the back. If he does make that move on Church, Chris is actually sitting there waiting on him, so we're gonna have a battle here in the back of the church very shortly. Chris did stop watching it, see if it's long enough for Stan to come, and Stan does take him down before.
He is stuck.
Hendricks has got
him pinned. And Stan's taking a lot of fire right here from Hendricks, who's platform, just spamming him down with the AR. He's not really going to be able to move. And Raph takes down Spanker, lower C, letting him just run into B. So this is going to be their 2 OBJs they need. Last 12 seconds, I don't think Mug and Mouse is going to be able to do anything. They're throwing some nades. Definitely not. This is another round for JCP. I'm starting to rethink Mug and Mouse's idea to play this map. They're currently losing. This is their map to choose. And I hate to see how JCP wrecks them on their own. It's currently
Well,
7-4.
I don't think I've ever seen any real consistency when it comes to finals matches in the maps that they choose. I mean, rarely do teams come unprepared for any map, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're looking at these invite teams. They definitely have experience in all these maps, and them playing them as well as they are is just an accomplishment on their own, on its own. But I mean, definitely some good gameplay. Don't get me wrong. Mug and Mouse is more than holding their own. Just I was expecting them to maybe pick something a little bit more, you know, definitely one-sided, or that they could definitely pull some rounds and make sure they win this. Spanker's once again at the magic pole. I don't know if anybody else knows the magic pole, but that's the pole right in the middle of the OBJ, and you can actually like dodge nades just standing behind it, and all kinds of things like that. So it's really a really nice place to play. Mug and Mouse is 4v4ing at this time. It is actually a 4v4. So there shouldn't be any real
Thanks to
going
that.
on.
Thanks to the AA devs who fixed the console in this newest version, so that we can accurately give you a death count without having the console glitch out. Makes it easier to know when it is a 4v4.
Yeah,
I think we're about to have a push from JCP. Yep, Stan's moving behind the blue building. It's a pretty aggressive move, and then once again he fakes him out. He faked him out, he went behind blue, and then he came back, and now he looks like he's about to move plank.
Raph is up there with him, watching the windows, tossing nades down. Oh, nice shot from Stan into Spanker, and then another shot from D-Trap into Noofy. Just amazing gameplay right there. That's what I'm talking about, getting those picks. And Hendrix walks up behind him while he's taking the C objective, but gets lit up from Raph, who had Stan's back. It wasn't quite quick enough, but Trap's holding him off. And another, that was actually GG's. That was a round for JCP, I believe. Yes, that was. So that ends it on Mount.
A little bit of confusion. It's kind of funny to see D-Trap using the question mark after that 8-4. He's the CEVO head of admin.
They are calling a dead round right now. We're having some technical issues. Anybody that's not currently connected is having troubles connecting up to the stream. We're going to shut it down for just 1 second. About 5 minutes it'll take us to get everything reloaded. I'll go ahead and post an IRC in all the channels that I'm in saying that we're back up. Everybody just kind of wait 5 minutes and try to reconnect, and we should be on our next map by then.